Be inspired by real success stories. Subscribe to hear how others have transformed their lives and discover the strategies that can work for you. Have you ever felt like you're merely existing rather than truly living? You wake up each day, go through the motions, and yet something feels profoundly off. This sensation is not uncommon. Many people experience it at some point in their lives. It's a silent scream from within, urging you to pay attention to the deeper aspects of your existence. This feeling often manifests as anxiety, depression, or a general sense of discontent. You might find yourself surrounded by friends, family, and achievements, yet still feel an overwhelming emptiness. This disconnect between your outer life and inner self can lead to a profound sense of loss. Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist, believed that this feeling is not merely a sign of mental illness, but rather a signal from your psyche, urging you to reconnect with your true self. Jung emphasized the importance of understanding our inner world, suggesting that many of our struggles stem from a disconnection between who we are and who we are expected to be. He argued that this disconnection leads to neurosis, a term he used to describe the psychological suffering that arises when we ignore our inner truths. The modern world often pressures us to conform, to fit into predefined molds that society creates. We chase after success, approval, and material wealth, believing these will bring us happiness. However, this pursuit often leads to disillusionment. The more we chase external validation, the further we drift from our authentic selves. Jung's work encourages us to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to delve into the depths of our unconscious. He believed that understanding our inner world is crucial for healing and personal growth. This journey is not always comfortable. It requires courage and honesty. You will need to confront the parts of yourself that you have ignored, repressed, or denied. This process involves facing your fears, acknowledging your pain, and ultimately embracing your true essence. It's about recognizing that your life has meaning, that your experiences are valid, and that you have the power to shape your own narrative. As you begin to explore your inner landscape, you will uncover the roots of your dissatisfaction. You may find that the life you are living is not truly yours, but rather a series of choices made to please others or to conform to societal expectations. This realization can be liberating. It opens the door to authenticity, allowing you to reclaim your life and live it on your own terms. The journey to stop wasting your life begins with this awakening. It's a call to action, urging you to listen to the whispers of your soul and to take the first steps toward a more meaningful existence. The path may be challenging, but it is also profoundly rewarding. Embrace this journey. It is the key to unlocking your true potential. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery, we must confront a fundamental concept introduced by Carl Jung: the shadow. The shadow represents the parts of ourselves that we deny, ignore, or repress. It includes our fears, insecurities, and undesirable traits, those aspects we are often reluctant to acknowledge. Understanding the shadow is crucial for personal growth and for stopping the cycle of wasting your life. Many people live in denial of their shadow, believing that by ignoring it, they can maintain a facade of perfection. However, this approach only leads to internal conflict and a sense of disconnection. The more we suppress these aspects, the more power they hold over us. They manifest in various ways through anxiety, anger, or even self-sabotage. Jung believed that acknowledging and integrating the shadow is essential for achieving wholeness. This process requires courage. It involves facing uncomfortable truths about ourselves. When we shine a light on our shadow, we begin to understand the motivations behind our behaviors. For instance, you might realize that your fear of failure drives you to procrastinate, or that your need for approval leads you to overcommit to others at the expense of your own well-being. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward transformation. Instead of viewing the shadow as something to be feared or rejected, we can learn to embrace it as a part of our identity. By doing so, we can reclaim the energy we have wasted on denial and redirect it toward meaningful pursuits. This integration allows us to become more authentic individuals. As we accept our flaws and weaknesses, we cultivate self-compassion and empathy. This newfound understanding can profoundly impact our relationships. When we acknowledge our own imperfections, we become more accepting of others. We begin to see that everyone carries their own shadows, and this realization fosters deeper connections and understanding. The journey of integrating the shadow is not a one-time event, it is an ongoing process. It requires continuous self-reflection and a willingness to confront uncomfortable emotions. Journaling, therapy, and mindfulness practices can be valuable tools in this endeavor. They provide a safe space to explore your thoughts and feelings, helping you to understand the complexities of your inner world. As you work through this process, you may find that the shadow loses its grip on you. Instead of feeling burdened by guilt or shame, you will begin to experience a sense of liberation. You will no longer feel the need to present a perfect image to the world. Instead, you will embrace your authentic self, flaws and all. This acceptance is empowering. It allows you to live more fully and authentically. By understanding and integrating your shadow, you take a significant step toward reclaiming your life. You will find that you are no longer wasting precious time hiding from yourself. Instead, you will be stepping into your true essence, ready to embrace the journey ahead with open arms. To stop wasting your life, it is essential to cultivate the practice of self-reflection. This process involves taking the time to look inward, examining your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors with honesty and curiosity. Self-reflection is not merely a passive activity. It requires active engagement with your inner world. Carl Jung emphasized that understanding oneself is a critical component of personal growth. In our fast-paced lives, we often neglect this vital practice, allowing distractions to drown out our inner voice. By making self-reflection a priority, you create space for introspection and insight. One effective method of self-reflection is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help clarify your emotions and identify patterns in your behavior. It allows you to externalize your internal struggles, making them more manageable. As you write, consider asking yourself probing questions. What are my core values? What brings me joy? What fears hold me back? These questions can help you uncover your true desires and aspirations. Another powerful tool for self-reflection is mindfulness meditation. By focusing on the present moment and observing your thoughts without judgment, you can gain valuable insights into your mental and emotional state. Mindfulness encourages you to be aware of your thoughts and feelings as they arise, fostering a deeper understanding of your reactions and behaviors. This awareness can lead to greater self-acceptance and compassion. Additionally, seeking feedback from trusted friends or mentors can provide an external perspective on your strengths and areas for growth. Constructive criticism can illuminate blind spots that you may not recognize on your own. Engaging in open conversations about your experiences can deepen your understanding of yourself and your impact on others. As you commit to regular self-reflection, you will begin to notice shifts in your mindset. You may find yourself becoming more attuned to your emotions, better equipped to handle challenges, and more aligned with your true self. Self-reflection empowers you to make conscious choices rather than reacting impulsively. It helps you break free from the cycle of mindless living, allowing you to create a life that is intentional and fulfilling. Ultimately, the practice of self-reflection is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience and commitment, but the rewards are profound. By dedicating time to understand yourself, you pave the way for personal growth and transformation. You will no longer waste your life on autopilot. Instead, you will embrace each moment with awareness and purpose. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet many of us resist it. We cling to familiarity, fearing the unknown and the discomfort that often accompanies transformation. However, to stop wasting your life, it is crucial to embrace change as a catalyst for growth. Carl Jung believed that change is essential for personal development. He argued that resisting change can lead to stagnation and a sense of unfulfillment. When we refuse to adapt, we limit our potential and miss out on opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Accepting change means recognizing that life is a dynamic process. It involves letting go of old patterns, beliefs, and habits that no longer serve us. This can be a daunting task as it requires us to confront our fears and step outside our comfort zones. However, it is also an opportunity to redefine ourselves and explore new possibilities. One way to embrace change is to cultivate a growth mindset. This perspective encourages you to view challenges as opportunities for learning rather than obstacles to avoid. When you adopt a growth mindset, you become more resilient in the face of adversity. Instead of feeling defeated by setbacks, you see them as valuable lessons that contribute to your personal development. Additionally, surrounding yourself with supportive individuals can help facilitate change. Seek out people who inspire you and challenge you to grow. Their encouragement and perspective can motivate you to take bold steps toward transformation. Remember, change does not have to be drastic. It can be incremental. Small, consistent actions can lead to significant shifts over time. Start by setting achievable goals that align with your values and aspirations. As you take steps toward these goals, you will build confidence and momentum, making it easier to embrace larger changes in your life. It's also important to practice self-compassion during this process. Change can be uncomfortable, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Be gentle with yourself and recognize that growth takes time.